that LeBron James probably only has 1 or 2 more seasons left until he retires. So today, I want to give him the perfect ending to his NBA career. And the way we're going to do that is by drafting Bronny James to join the Los Angeles Lakers. And hopefully we'll be able to win LeBron at least 1 more championship. Don't worry, LeBron, GM Danny is taking over and we're about to give you an absolute squad. I did reset the current season for this video because right now the Lakers are in the 9th spot in the West and it's past the trade deadline. So I can't really do anything in terms of trades to help the Lakers, but if we start from the beginning of the year, then I can do trades. Now, speaking of trades, this is going to be a difficult video for me because trade negotiation difficulty is on 100, but nonetheless, I'm going to do my best to win this Lakers team a championship. I think for the beginning of the season, I'm not going to make any trades because usually around the deadline is when teams are selling or rebuilding, meaning that they're more willing to move off of some of their players, so I think it'd make more sense to wait until then. Alright, so we're here at the deadline and I have to say the team is doing very well. The only team that's better than us is the Golden State Warriors. Wow. And with us doing so well, I want to look around the league and try and find some players who could help us, who are on selling or rebuilding teams. LaMelo Ball is available for the Hornets as they're selling. The Grizzlies are buying, but Ja Morant is available. We might have to look at trading for him. Ooh, the Magic are selling and Paolo is available. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got a couple players on our list, and the trade assets we need are draft picks if we want to make a star trade. So I'm going to make this trade for Kevon Looney in a first, and I really want to talk to the Hornets about LaMelo Ball. They're selling right now, and I feel like we could get this trade done. We have 4 first-round picks. All right, here's my trade offer for LaMelo. Austin Reeves, D'Lo, and a bunch of picks, and they say yes. Oh my gosh. I know trading Austin Reeves and D'Lo was kind of crazy. Now I'm going to trade Gabe Vincent and Kevon Looney for Clint Capella. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can flip Clint for a shooting guard. There's Duncan Robinson. I feel like he's good for what we're trying to do here in Los Angeles as he's a shooter. So the starting 5 looks good. We've got LaMelo, Duncan, Rui, LeBron, and AD. Now we've just got to fill out this bench. We're going to need a lot better of a bench. I can't lie to you guys. I forgot to show the trade, but we got Miles McBride from New York for Spencer Dinwiddie, Max Christie, and a second. McBride comes in at a 77. He's a young player who should be able to improve on the team. There's another good young player we can go get, Trey Mann. Welcome to the squad. Trey Mann will be our backup shooting guard in Los Angeles. Ooh, the Rockets just offered me Steven Adams for Taurean Prince, Micic, and some seconds. We're going to do that. All right, the bench is kind of coming together. All we need is a decent backup small forward and we should be in business. That might be easier said than done here though, because we're kind of running low on trade assets. Actually, Haywood Highsmith can play the 3. That works. I'm going to move Christian Wood over to the 4. He goes down in overall, but it's whatever. Now we have a nice rotation here. I love the addition of LaMelo. I know we got a little worse at the shooting guard, but Trey Mann, I mean, he's kind of getting buckets, so I feel like we should be all right. They wanted to bring Duncan in off the bench, which is fine. He can hit some 3 swerves coming off the bench, and I'm happy with the way things went down at this deadline. I think we got a lot better. Let's get to the end of the season and see if we can win that championship. Season is wrapped, of course. Luka had to win the MVP. LeBron James, All-NBA second team at 39. And check it out, we were the 2 seed. We won 52 games. LeBron James, 24 a night, leading the way in year 21. LaMelo Ball gave us 23. Anthony Davis, a solid double-double. Trey Mann was out there scoring. Duncan Robinson did his thing as well. Overall, everybody was solid. Oh my gosh, Miles McBride. He's going to have to go. Also, Haywood Highsmith. Oh man. But yeah, everybody else was pretty good. In round 1 of the playoffs, we got Portland. They're coming out to play-in. There's just no way we lose to the Portland Trailblazers. They win game 1. Okay, we're tied up at 2 apiece headed into game 5. I guess we got to take them serious. Let's jump in the simcast here. I thought we had game 5 in the bag, but the Blazers started to hoop in the 4th. They have outscored us 30-19, so now we got to jump in. We're up by 3 points here. Steven Adams gives it into Trey Mann. Mann gives it over to James. James going to the basket on Grant here. Now he's switched on to Rob Will, and he puts up the layup and misses. That's kind of a tough shot. I mean, I know he's LeBron James, but He probably could have got a better shot there. Anthony Simons has the ball. Simons working on James. Great defense from LeBron. Now it goes over to Banton. Banton over to Jeremy Grant. Grant, not much time left on the shot clock. Gives it to Simons. Simons getting clamped by LeBron. Now it goes to Grant. Not much time, and Grant's going to have to shoot it. He misses. Steven Adams the rebound. Ball goes up to Davis. Davis gives it over to James. LeBron in heavy traffic here. Going to pull a short jumper and get it to go. Big shot from LeBron to give us a 5-point lead. Simons has it for Portland. They need an answer. Great defense from Man. Great defense, Trey, man. Simons is getting clamped. Not much time left for the Blazers. Banton's going to have to shoot. He puts up a floater and gets it to go. Big shot from Banton, but we're still up by 3. James attacking Grant. Going to fake. He finds Man open in the corner, and Trey Man misses it. The Blazers will grab the rebound. They can tie this game up here with the 3-pointer. Anthony Simons at the top of the key here. We've been doing a good job on Simons defensively in this game. Ball's going to go to Banton. Banton over to Rob Will. Rob Will with not much time left finds Grant wide open. Oh my gosh, man. 16 seconds remaining, and now we are all tied up. We can hold for the last shot here. I'm assuming LeBron is going to be the one taking the final shot in this game as the clock ticks down. James attacks the basket, gets the layup to go. He made it look easy, but he also left time on the clock for the Portland Trail Blazers. 6.6 seconds remaining here as we're up by 2. Kamara gives it into Simons. Simons is defended by Ball. Come on, LaMelo. We need this stop bad. Simons pulls and misses. We win the big game 5 in the first round. LeBron James comes through with the game-winning layup here, and we just need one more win to advance to the second round. Nobody really played too well in this one. Shout out to Christian Wood, 13 points off the bench. That's big. Also, Duncan Robinson was stinking it up. He's been playing kind of bad, but we got the win here, and we just need one more. Things are not looking good in game 6. We are getting ran out the gym by the Blazers. We end up losing by 34 points. LeBron with 22, AD 21 and 14, Duncan with a good shooting game. LaMelo 6 of 23. Oh my gosh, LaMelo selling. But now that we're headed to game 7, we got to shorten up the rotation. Let's run an 8-man here. We're off to a good start in game 7. We're running away with it. We just needed to shorten up the rotation for the big game, and we're going to close it out. A big win for your Lakers. LeBron 32, 7 and 12. LaMelo with a bounce back game. Rui a big game with 25 points. AD 24. Yeah, we were just clicking on all cylinders in this one. And next up, we've got a battle of LA. We're taking on the Clippers here. I know Russ wants revenge in this series. Game 1 will go to us. We also win game 2. They're going to take game 3, but we win game 4. They take game 5, and we close it out in 6. So in the conference finals, we've got our rematch against Denver. Now, obviously, our team looks much different compared to the last time we faced the Nuggets, but nonetheless, LeBron and AD are here. I know they want to beat the Nuggets. Game 1 of the series will go to Denver. They also take game 2 and 3. Oh my goodness. We got swept. Back to the drawing board in the offseason as we lose in the Western Conference Finals, just like the Lakers did last year to Denver. And this summer, we've got a lot to do. The first thing on our offseason checklist is to draft Bronny James. I'm going to trade Orlando Robinson for this first round pick from the Thunder, and then I'm going to try to flip this Thunder pick for maybe a decent first rounder here, like the 25th pick should be good enough to get Bronny, I hope. Yep, there he is. He's available at number 25. Welcome to the team, Bronny James. He comes in at a 71 overall. He's probably going to be a professional bench warmer for us this year, but down the line, Bronny should get better if LeBron sticks around long enough. Speaking of LeBron sticking around, we've got to re-sign him to a new contract. I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal, give him a bunch of money, and oh my gosh, he wants to go to Philly. We can't have LeBron leave the team. This is a LeBron video. Give him a 5-year deal, player option, no trade clause. There you go. All right, there. Now LeBron wants to come back. Also, we can re-sign Haywood Highsmith. Trust me, he's getting traded once we bring him back. He was terrible for the team last year, but we'll bring him back just because, you know, you don't want to lose out on a player and not have the opportunity to trade him. Also, I'm going to go get Gary Harris on a minimum contract. Let me throw Luke Cornett a deal as well, just to give us some additional bench pieces. I think the team has pretty solid depth for sure, but we can definitely upgrade here. First of all, I'm going to trade Max Lewis for a first. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. There's 2 firsts for Haywood Highsmith. Yeah, we have to do that trade. And there's one more player I want to move off of, Duncan Robinson. He usually regresses pretty badly in the 2K simulation, so I'm going to look to move off of him. We got Devontae Graham when we traded away Duncan. I also do not want Vontae on my team. We're going to go get Jalen Wilson instead, and then we'll flip Jalen Wilson hopefully for a first rounder. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we just acquired quite a few first round picks. I'm holding on to those until we get a little bit into the season where I'll look to make quite a few moves to upgrade this team. All right, man, apparently I was gassing the team way too much. I thought we were going to be crazy this year. We suck. 13 seed, 20 wins. We're on an 8-game losing streak. I can't have our team struggle like this. First off, Steven Adams, get off my basketball team. I'll take Brook Lopez in a first from the Bucks because I think we can upgrade further from Lopez here. Here's Daniel Gafford and Tim Hardaway. I like this trade. We're going to take it. And now I think we take Hardaway, Cornett, and another pick. We got quite a few picks to work with here and look to see if we can get any more depth. There's Jaden McDaniels. We'll take him for some wing depth. He can run back up small forward, or maybe we trade him actually. 20 mil for a backup is nuts. Okay, we might be cooking here. I look to package together Rui Hachimura and Jaden McDaniels, right? And we can get the smoothest player in the league, Paul George. George is going to regress crazy in the offseason, but for now, man, Paul George is going to be Paul George. I can't have Miles McBride playing like this, bro. As our backup PG, we got to move off of him and find somebody better. He isn't a point guard, but there goes Jonas Valanciunas. He's got a lot of trade value, low-key. It said he was 3.5 stars, so I might look to trade him. Ooh, here's a trade for Dennis Schroeder and Terrence Mann. Now, if y'all didn't know, both these guys are pretty bad in 2K, but I'm going to accept this trade because I like the fact that we got 2 players for 1 there, and we can probably flip Dennis Schroeder for somebody a little better. Nobody was throwing me any good offers for Dennis Schroeder, so we're gonna hold on to him, but I know how bad Terrence Mann is. I gotta trade him for sure. Like, I'm not saying he's bad in real life or anything, by the way. I'm just saying, oh my goodness, in 2K, it's tragic. Let's bring back the bald eagle. They got him listed as small forward now. That's fine. We'll have him play some small forward for us. We could use a backup too to help fill out the roster. That would be good. I don't know how we're gonna get that guy though. We don't really have many trade assets. There's Bryce McGowan. I know he's not a 2 guard, but maybe we can flip him for a shooting guard. I'm not sure. Jaden Springer, is he really about to be our backup too? You know what, Victor Oladipo, hold this minimum to come off the bench. Also, we could use a backup 4 for the team. I would love to sign, you know, Bol or something, but I can't do that. Dude, why do all these players want so much money? They literally don't have a job. Somebody take my contract. Oh my gosh, it's going to be TJ Warren. No disrespect to TJ, man, but that's not good. All right, this is what the rotation is looking like at this point. And as much as I like the rotation, we need more depth. And Anthony Davis, bro, he just isn't good in the sim. I can't believe I'm even thinking about this, but we might have to look at AD trades. I mean, I'm not saying I'm doing anything right, but if there's the right trade out there, we might just have to. Okay, this trade is crazy. Sengun and Van Vliet. AD's on the last year of his deal anyway, so I feel like we should take this. We're gonna get Sengun and Van Vliet here. I don't think Freddie V is great in 2K, which is fine because we can trade him, but Sengun, I know he's nice. He gets buckets in 2K. Now I'm hoping we can trade Van Vliet for 2 bench pieces. That might be a lot to ask. These guys aren't like crazy bench players or anything, but Jordan Clarkson and John Collins are not bad at all. Okay, Jordan Clarkson is very bad actually. Oh my gosh, but we'll trade him, and John Collins is solid, so we'll have him run some backup for us. We don't need any more centers, so I'm gonna move Collins over to the 4. He's 6'9". That'll be fine. He can play the power forward for us. That's what he played for a while in his real life career. And then I'm thinking we just go get a better backup shooting guard, which shouldn't be hard. I mean, Clarkson has pretty solid value here. Is Buddy Hield nice? Yeah, he's shooting 40% 50% from 3. We'll go bring in Buddy Hield, and he's going to be a much more efficient player for us than Jordan Clarkson. All right, so now here's the rotation. LaMelo, Trey Mann, Paul George, LeBron, Sengun, John Collins, Gafford, Schroeder, Hield, Caruso. Come on. That's a championship team. I don't need to see any more. We're about to go from 13th seed to NBA champions. I'll get back to y'all at the end of the season. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 40K. Anyway, let's get to the end of the year. Season is wrapped, and I cooked with the trades that I made, man. LaMelo makes All-NBA this year. Congrats to him. We didn't have any other All-NBA players, but we ended up making it into the playoffs. We were the 13th seed before we made a crazy turnaround, right? LaMelo led the way in terms of scoring. LeBron was second. Paul George was third. Trey Mann's been low-key really nice for us. Sengun was doing his thing. John Collins was nice. Buddy Hield was nice. Overall, the team did great stuff this year. In round number 1 of the playoffs, we got Houston. Oh no, we gave them Davis. Oh, I didn't think this through, bro. I didn't realize they're in the same conference. We can face them. This might get ugly. Game 1 will go to us. Okay, maybe it won't get ugly. We're up 2-0 early. We're up 3-0. It looks like we probably won the Anthony Davis trade. We end up sweeping them. Next up, we got the Warriors. LeBron versus Curry. You know I'm here for that. Game 1 of the series will go to us. We're also going to take game 2. We win game 3 as well, and we sweep them. So next up, it's going to be OKC. Now, this is where the playoffs really start. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they're known for ruining my hopes and dreams in these rebuilds. Game 1 of the series will go to the Thunder. They also win game 2. Oh my gosh, bro. They always do this to me. They always do it, bro. We got swept. LeBron didn't even retire yet, though, and we can still override his retirement one time. So I've got quite a bit of time left to build a contender around LeBron. Don't worry, my sunshine. I'm not going to fail you. I got to lock in. First of all, Paul George, you are gone. I know how the regression hits for PG. It's bad. So we got to trade him. Desmond Bane, great shooter. We're going to go get him. Also, as much as I love the bald eagle, and I know he's great in real life, teams are offering me some crazy picks for him, and I know the regression is going to hit for Caruso, just like it'll hit for Paul George. So we're going to get rid of him. Another player is probably going to regress, Buddy Hield. So give me 2 first. All right, I think I just made some really solid moves. I'm ready for free agency. Let's lock in. I think I'm about to get cooked by free agency. I can't lie to y'all. I don't know that there's any way I can afford to bring back all these basketball players to my team. And I forgot to sign Sengun to a deal, so we got to do that as well. This is going to be expensive. All right, I just threw a bunch of players offers. I'm hoping this somehow works out. We'll see. It worked. So we got all our core players back. Let's go. I'm also going to bring in Luke Kennard. He wants a minimum. That's cool. Kevon Looney wants a minimum. Bring in Kevon too, man. Come on. All right, there we go. We just made a couple decent little pickups on minimum contracts. I'll definitely take that. You know what? Let's add Monte Morris on a 3-year for good measure. Why not? Here's what the team is looking like headed into player progression. Nobody regressed bad. Bronny actually went up to a 75, which of course is great to see. Now, we probably do need to make some adjustments to our lineup this year, as we do not have a small forward on the team, and you know that's kind of a problem. I'm gonna have LeBron run the small forward, and then John Collins will slide into the starting lineup at the 4. Also, we kind of need a backup small forward. Luke Kennard, you can do that. And now we should be all good to go. Again, I'll probably be active at the deadline this year, looking to make moves. We have quite a few draft picks to work with, so I think we should be able to make something happen there. But let's get to another season. Hopefully this is our championship year. Alright, so we're here at the deadline and the team's doing great stuff. We're 27-13. We're almost the 1 seed, but the West is insane right now, as you can see. A lot of great teams here. So I'm not satisfied with what we've got here in Los Angeles. I want us to be better. Desmond Bane, you're making $36 million and you're not really averaging a lot of points. So maybe he's a guy I look at trading here. We've got 4 firsts to work with too, so that's kind of a game changer when it comes to these trades. I really like this trade for Kobe White and Lonzo Ball. Kobe is on the last year of his deal, so we might look to flip him, but that gives us a lot of additional depth. Oh wait, actually Kobe's on a 4-year extension? I didn't even know that. Okay, that works out incredibly for us. Can White play the 2? Yes, he can. All right, Kobe White was an incredible pickup. We're definitely holding on to him. He's on a very team-friendly contract. Now, I can't can't say the same for John Collins. He is not on a team-friendly deal, so I'm hoping I can flip him in some first and maybe get somebody really good, or at least get a couple role players. All right, I'm gonna take this trade. I will not be holding on to Miles Bridges though. Let me see, what do we need on the squad? We're pretty good at point guard. I just now noticed we got the Ball brothers at the PG. At the 2, we're looking solid. At small forward, we're looking solid. We could definitely use a power forward, so I'll probably flip Miles Bridges just for somebody different at the 4. Actually, I'm gonna take this trade for Terry Rozier. I'm just gonna flip Rozier with that first they just gave me, because why not? Rozier in this first can get me Cam Johnson in a second. Yeah, I'll gladly take that trade. Welcome to the team, Cam. Now all the team is in need of is a backup power forward, and we have quite a few extra players on this team that we don't really need as a result of all the moves we made, and those guys include Dennis Schroeder and Luke Kennard. So I'm gonna flip those 2 players. There's the Vandalorian. Vando runs some power forward for us. This is probably one of the teams I put together in 2K that I'm the most proud of. Look at the beautiful 10-man rotation. All guys who are really good at basketball. We don't have any holes in the rotation. The team looks great. I'm ready to go. Let's get this championship, man. We were already a top seed. I add some more talent to the squad. Things are going to get scary for the rest of the league. We're about to dominate. I'm confident. Another season in the books. Shea wins MVP. LaMelo made All-NBA for us, averaging about 22 and 8. And we were the 4 seed, winning 51 games. I thought those trades would help us more. I thought the depth was just too crazy for us not to become the #1 team in the conference or something. But I guess I don't know ball. Nonetheless, I'm confident in the team headed into the playoffs. Round number 1, it's going to be the Nuggets. They've gotten worse. They don't have Jamal Murray anymore. If they beat us, then they're just in our heads, man. That's all there is to it. We beat them in 5. All right, next up is OKC. Bro, the Thunder, man, I just don't know. All right, here's the thing about the Thunder. I don't think that this team is significantly better than ours, and honestly, I'm not even sure if they are better at all. Hear me out, right? Our team has so much depth. Actually, their team has a lot of depth too. We're kind of getting cooked here in terms of depth, to be honest with you. We might lose. Game 1 will go to the Thunder. We win game 2. They take game 3 and 4. Here we go again. Shorten up the rotation. 8-man. Please let us at least get another game. We do. Okay. Things are getting interesting here. If we can get past the Thunder, I know we can get past everybody else. We've got to make this 3-1 comeback though. LeBron, I know you're old, your knees probably hurt, but we just need you to lock in, make a 3-1 comeback. You've done it before, you can do it again. Minute 42 to go here. Thunder are up by 3, but we've got plenty of time. We have possession of the ball. We're in front of our home fans. Let's get it. Vando's gonna give the ball into Johnson. Johnson gives it right to James. James finds Johnson open for a 3. Cam, you gotta make that, bro. You're a spot up shooter type of guy. We need you to make your spot up shots. It's that simple. Lou Dort's gonna give it over to Jalen Williams. J-Dub gets the screen from Sengun. Williams right to the basket. No resistance, no defense, and he's gonna score. Down by 5 points here. How are we gonna respond? Our season on the line. Bron, we need one last signature playoff moment out of you. He's defended by Giddey. James spins, goes to the basket, gets it poked away, goes up and misses. Oh my gosh. Old might just not have it like that anymore. DeMar DeRozan with the ball, gives it over to Giddey. Giddey's gonna get the screen from J-Dub. Giddey is looking for Shea. Oh no, he finds Williams for a wide open layup. I thought he was gonna pass it to the post, but instead, J-Dub gets a layup. We're down by 7. Unless we hit a 3 here, this game is over with, man. We're gonna call a timeout. I'm sure Darvin Ham has some very insightful coaching that will lead us to an incredible comeback. Jared Vanderbilt is inbounding the ball. He's gonna give it into Sengun to James, over to man wide open. Come on, Trey, bro. You're traded. I've seen him miss that open corner shot twice in this video. LeBron, you gave us 49. I can't blame you. It was a signature LeBron performance. You're in year 23, you old man. Like I can't blame you at all, bro, but we lost. Who sold in these playoffs? Because I'm taking it to heart, whoever sold in these playoffs. You're probably getting traded if you were bad. LaMelo was hooping. Bron was doing his thing. Sengun was good. Cam Johnson, 41%. Oh my gosh, Lonzo was terrible. He's gone. Trey, man, you missed that corner 3, but overall you were pretty good. I might have to trade you though. That corner 3 miss was tragic. Kobe White, you're a starter. You're giving us 9 a game. I don't know about all that. Alright, so I'm definitely trading Lonzo this offseason. That's one thing I am sure on. Also, LeBron wants to retire. We're telling him come back for one more. We need to get him this championship. Before we trade Lonzo, though, I want to get some picks that I can attach to him. So we're going to go ahead and get these 2 firsts from OKC. Also, I can probably get some picks for Ty Washington. Yeah, there's a first rounder and a second rounder, and Ty was not going to play for us, so that works. And now we have quite a few picks that we can use with Lonzo Ball in order to hopefully get somebody nice who can replace him. I don't know, man. I'm not really loving any of the offers I'm seeing right now. There's Mitchell Robinson, but I might wait to trade Lonzo until next season's trade deadline. I do want to get rid of this 30th pick in the first round, though. I guess teams are only going to throw me a second, which is whatever. And now let's head to team player options. We got to bring back Bronny. We don't have any qualifying offers, and I think our only free agent is Daniel Gafford, and we have bird rights, so that's great. Oh, we can't afford him. I might trade Lonzo to clear up the money, I can't lie. If Lonzo's going to play the way he did in the playoffs, I mean, I feel like it's worth it. And we'll be able to create a trade exception if we move off a ball. So overall, I think this will be fine. We're going to get Noah Clowney. Then I'm going to trade Clowney, and there goes 2 more firsts. So yeah, that works out. We get 3 firsts for Lonzo. And now I should have money to bring back Gafford. There we go. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. And then what I'm going to do is just bring in a bunch of random players on like 2-year minimum contracts. Oh, we can bring in Bryce Sensabaugh, who's a young player. We'll bring him in, sure. And there we go. There's a bunch of players we just signed. Heading into year 24 for LeBron James, we are looking great, but I'll definitely make more moves at the deadline like I've been doing. Bronny's even up to his 78. Maybe he'll see a few minutes this year. Actually, he's set to be our backup PG. All right, Bronny, let's see what you got. I'm not going to guarantee that you'll be the backup PG all year because we might trade for somebody at the deadline, but for now, Bronny's got an opportunity with this Lakers team. Let's get into another year. This will probably be Bron's last year, so I gotta really lock in and get this team right. All right, so here we are at the deadline. My legacy as a rebuilder is on the line here. We are not doing well at all. I've got to lead an incredible turnaround for this team, and I don't think it's going to be incredibly difficult to make big trades. We've got a lot of picks. We're in a good position here. I know I should be a little more worried with how the team's been performing, but I don't know. I just think we can do something, and it probably starts with trying to trade for another star for this team. Now, who is that star? I don't know. I just want to find somebody on a selling or rebuilding team. I was just looking through the teams. The Suns have won 6 games this year, and they're buying. Give it up, man. All right, so I was looking around the league at what teams were selling or rebuilding, and one team really intrigued me, the New York Knicks. They're selling, and De'Aaron Fox is not an untouchable. I know we have LaMelo. I understand that, but I think we could probably move LaMelo to the 2. He's 6'7". It'll work out fine, and we can make Kobe White the centerpiece of a trade for De'Aaron Fox. All right, so here's what we're working with in terms of the trade package. Cam Johnson and Kobe White. And then I'm also willing to throw picks, of course, to make the deal a little more enticing. I'll throw 4 first-round picks, to be honest with you. We have plenty of picks to work with right here, and the Knicks are not messing with it. I tried to trade for Fox. The Knicks weren't working with me, so let's try Jalen Brunson. They won a couple firsts, and we've got a deal. Okay, let's do it, man. We've got to change something up. Welcome to the team, JB. And then what we're going to do is move LaMelo over to the shooting guard spot. And yeah, now we've got a big 4 in LA, Sengun, James, Brunson, Ball. Now I kind of just want to build out the rest of the team. We probably need like a better starting power forward. That would be nice. I like this trade for Rob Will and Tamani Kamara. I understand that Robert Williams is a center, but we can probably trade him for a 4. If not, we can just move him to the 4. Actually, I really like this trade for Ayo Dosunmu, so I'm gonna do that. We needed a backup 2 anyway, so that works out well. I couldn't find a better starting power forward, so I guess this is how we're gonna run it. I think we've got a good 10-man rotation. Bronny James is actually playing real minutes for us this year, which is cool to see. Oh, well, no, he hasn't been playing real minutes, but now he's gonna get a chance to play some minutes for the squad. Things are looking good here in LA, I think. We've got a great team. Also, LeBron isn't even thinking about retirement anymore. He's asking for a contract extension, so I'm going to go ahead and swing that LeBron's way, because why not? We'll give him 2 more years. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, since this is a LeBron James video, I'm just going to manually give him the contract extension because, you know, the whole point of this video is for LeBron James to be a Laker for the video, so So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and manually give him that deal. Now, what are the odds LeBron keeps playing into year 25? I don't know. So it'd be good if we just won the championship this season. Another season in the books. Hallie wins the MVP award. This year we won 44 games, making us a play-in team. Man, I don't understand how we weren't better. Shout out to Bronny though. He got some minutes this year and he took the opportunity and ran with it. He was good. Everybody else was cool too. Let's just jump into the play-in. Hopefully we can at least make the playoffs. Oh my gosh, bro. And LeBron wants to retire, but the good news is I know a little workaround. Now you might be saying, Danny, you already overrode his retirement. There's no way you can make him play another year. Here's what you do. You go over to import player DNA, you go to the Lakers, click on LeBron, and boom, he's back just like that. I do have to edit his age a little bit, but we'll have LeBron on the team. He's going to be super old and he'll probably be pretty bad at basketball at this point. Also, his numbers won't be accurate, but this is just to give him another chance to try and win a championship playing alongside Bronny. Let's see what we got to worry about this summer. We got some team options. We're going to accept those. And then also Jared Vanderbilt is entering free agency. I don't really want Nas Cunningham on my team, and I can get 2 firsts for him, so that works. We also got to re-sign Bryce Sensabaugh. Oh yeah, I signed him last year. Nobody crazy though that we have to re-sign. Just guys who are making like somewhere between 10 and 15 million a season. But between all these guys, we might not have enough money, to be honest with you. Hopefully we can afford this, and we can't afford Tamani Kamara. We have to clear up like $4 million or so to bring him back. I mean, we could just go ahead and trade Gabe Vincent. We can get a couple picks for him. I don't know if that'll be enough, but I'm hoping it is. Oh yeah, it is. Let's go. Welcome back to the team, Tumani, and now we should be all good to go for the upcoming season. And man, Bronny James is up to an 83 overall. He's actually gonna be a really meaningful player for us this year, and we've got all the depth. The team looks great. Let's get into it. I'm not going to make any trades to start the season as I've been doing, but if we need to make moves at the deadline, I'll be sure to do that. Alright, so we're here at the deadline, and guess what, guys? Guess what? We aren't good at basketball. We're the 10 seed. We've won 21 games. We're on a 5-game losing streak. I don't really know what the move is for this team at the deadline. I've spent a lot of time looking around, trying to find the right trade for this team, but quite frankly, I'm just not sure what it is. So I'm going to try and add some additional depth to the roster in any way I can, but otherwise, I don't really know what to do. Maybe I just have to admit defeat at the hands of 2K, bro, because at this point, it's getting ridiculous. I can't rebuild teams. I'm literally washed, and I feel like it's not my fault. Like, at this point, dude, I'll admit, it seems like I just suck at rebuilding in this game. And I'm putting hours into these rebuilds trying to bring y'all, like, a really good rebuild, you know what I mean? Bring y'all a video where I win championships, bring rings to the team and everything, right? But it just seems like it isn't happening. And to be honest with you, I literally have no idea why. So I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season. We'll see how it goes. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. But regardless, I'm going to drop this video for y'all because let me tell you, I spent another like 2 hours recording a rebuild before this of the Lakers. Again, it was giving LeBron the perfect ending to his career. But the problem was I didn't win a championship in that one. So I was like, all right, let me restart. Let me try that again. I do that all the time with the videos because 2K is bugging half the time. But quite frankly, I'm kind of annoyed with it sometimes, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I love making the content and it's amazing to have this opportunity to make the videos for you guys. But there are really some big flaws within the game of 2K and especially my NBA. And if y'all have been watching this far, y'all can endure a little bit of rambling from me. But, or maybe you can't. You can click off the video. It's cool. But man, it is ridiculous. I feel like the My NBA mode, especially for all the popularity it has, how much it's been growing on the YouTube platform, how many people are excited about it, the amount of attention it gets is pathetic, and I get it. There aren't the big microtransactions in this game mode. People aren't spending $50 or however much it is, bro. It's even more than that to max out your player in my career. People aren't dropping, what, 100 a week on packs on my team like some of these guys are doing, you know? It's just a mode where people can have fun playing a basketball video game and they don't have to empty their wallets. They can just enjoy it. it. There are a lot of people, including myself, who buy this game every year specifically to play this mode. Like on this PlayStation, I literally do not have an online membership. I just enjoy the My NBA mode. I don't really see a need to go online or anything. I just wish 2K would pay the mode more attention. Anyway, maybe I'm rambling. Maybe I'm complaining because I suck at rebuilding. Shout out to Bronny doing his thing. But maybe I'm complaining because I suck at rebuilding or something. You know, maybe that's what it is. But I feel like the sim engine could improve because this is the type of team that I put together. This isn't even the best the team has been, to be fair. But we have a good amount of depth. We have a lot of 80 pluses within the rotation, right? Let's just look at a top team in the conference. For example, the Thunder. Is there any universe where we don't at least compare to this team? I'm not saying we're better. They're a really deep team. But let's go to like number 3, the Houston Rockets, right? Do you really think that our starting lineup doesn't compare to this squad? I just don't really understand how the 2K simulation works because look at our team. We're really good. Why are we not winning more? I'm done complaining though. We're in the play and we lost. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, but I guess I'm insane. We're running it back one more year. Throw another year on Bron's contract, and you know what, bro? I'm making you play for the minimum at this point, man. I don't have money to be paying you. You're not that good anymore. You've made probably, what, $1 billion in your career? You'll be all right. All right, here we go. This is our last dance, my final chance at winning this NBA team a championship. So let's start it off with team player options as usual. Of course, Sengun declined. We are going to have to bring back Bronny too. Oh, this is going to cost a lot of money. And unfortunately, I think this is money we might just not have. Peyton Pritchard, you're not getting the deal, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, hopefully we can at least afford to bring back Sengun and Bronny. Oh my gosh, it worked. We can even afford Peyton Pritchard. Welcome back, Peyton. Now this is what the squad is looking like. Is there anybody like really old on our team? Of course, besides, you know, LeBron. Derrick Jones Jr. might be a good player to trade. We get a first-round pick. I feel like the regression's going to hit crazy for our guy, Derrick Jones. Also, we can get John Isaac for $5 million a year. I'm hoping he doesn't regress because that could actually be a really good value contract. Of course, he regressed. But the good news is Bronny is up to an 87, which has me rethinking this entire team. Do we even need Brunson if we have Bronny? Honestly, I don't think so. We have 2 picks we could attach to Brunson and try to get somebody else. This trade is incredible. Dyson Daniels and Walker Kessler. Oh, we're cooking. Now all we need is a forward to round out the starting 5. And I'm going to have Sengun play the power forward. Bench looks really good as well. All we really need is a backup small forward to round it out. There's Tyus Jones, obviously not a small forward, but a high overall player that we can hopefully flip for that backup 3 we need. Nobody's offering me a backup 3, so we're gonna have to get weird with it. Move Dyson Daniels to small forward. He's 6'7", and I think we'll be good to go. I also have a major lineup change that I'm gonna make this year. And you might be wondering, Danny, what is that change? We're starting Dyson Daniels. I know he's not a great offensive player. I don't think 2K liked that I had a million-year-old LeBron starting at small forward, so we're going to have him come off the bench instead. We're also going to change this to a 10-man, and we should be good to go. Team looks incredible. I feel like this should be our year. If it isn't, then I'm washed at rebuilding. I'll just admit it. Another year in the books. Wembanyama wins MVP, and we were the 4 seed winning 50 games. Here we go, man. Our last dance. Let's get it. Round number 1 of the playoffs, we got the Pels. Don't let us lose in round 1, 2K. That's all I'm asking, bro. Game 7 coming up. This team is kind of crazy. I wouldn't even be that mad if we lost. I feel like they put together a great squad. Maybe that's a bad attitude to have going into this game, but they're really good at basketball. I could see us losing to them. Okay, we're actually up in the 3rd. We're up in the 4th. We're going to make it. We're moving on. LeBron, 21, 5, and 7. He's actually been great in the bench role, so that must have been the perfect thing to do for him. That was a great role to put him in. Next up, we got the Spurs. We got to watch out for that really tall dude, Victor Wembanyama. Game 1 will go to us, please. Game 2 goes to the Spurs. They win game 3 and 4. We're probably out of here. Yep, we lost. I tried my best. I really put my all into this rebuild. If you all enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.